Cloud9 Television Uganda tukutuusaako amawulire agagenze maaso mu ggwanga omuli ebyobufuzi.
My chances of going to heaven are quite good.
Bwe tuvaawo ne tukutuusaako amawulire agavudde mu entertainment industry. Nga kussa ne sports ebyemizannyo. Subscribe now on Cloud9 Television Uganda, your online TV covering all.
Mu7 wants to burn down. To burn Luzira Prison with all the prisoners, all National Unity Platform prisoners.
Kale, Cloud9 Television Uganda, webale kubanga ate otambuliramu naffe, yonna gy'osinzira okubanga otugoberera otuyamba okutuusaako ensonga zonna ezigenda maaso mu ggwanga lyattu erya Uganda, naddala nga zikwata ku muntu wa wansi. Akatambi kano ekyamazima ngenda kukusaba ggwe ow'emmeeme ennafu oba ow'omutima omunafu oyita ku vidiyo eno ng'ate wandyetaaza okuba nga owulira biki ebyefumbekedde n'ettima n'obutayagaliza ebiri mu katambi kano akogenda okuba nga owulira. Kyannaku nnyo anti baganda baffe ba political prisoners oba abeesibibwa oba abaasibibwa ku bbugumu ly'ebyobufuzi ku nsonga ez'enjawulo ezitannaba kubanga tezirambikibwa mu kkooti. Waliwo ate amawulire amabi agafulumiziddwa olunaku olwaleero nga waliwo ettemu lyebagala okubanga ate babatuusaako. Ebyo byonna ogenda kubanga obisanga mu katambi kano kengenda okubanga nkuwa. Wabula disclaimer eri nti byonna byogenda owulira mu katambi kano kengenda okubanga nkuwa sibivunaanyizibwako nze ngaddukanya omukutu guno gwa Cloud9 Television Uganda, wabula bya muntu ssekinnoomu oyo awulikiddwa oba alabiddwako mu katambi ako akafulumizza ebigambo byogenda okubanga owulira. Ngenda kukusaba osharingireko munnayuganda yenna gy'asinziridde okubanga ate yandyetaaze okumanya biki ebigenda mu maaso wano mu ggwanga lyattu nga kossa ne mu nkyukakyuka, kubanga bino oyinza obutabiraba ku TV yonna ya ggwanga. Nkiddamu bino byogenda olaba mu katambi kano oyinza obutabiraba ku TV yadde n'emu mu ggwanga lyattu erya Uganda kebeere BBC. So making sure nti olaba vidiyo eno osobole okubanga ate era ogisharinga ku baganda bo basobole okubanga ate bamanya ki ekigenda mu maaso n'ettemu eryagala okubanga likolebwa ku baganda baffe. Kansoke nkuya akatambi kano katono nnyo ngenda kubanga nkomawo tovaawo.
Luzira Prison, Mu7 wants to burn down. To burn Luzira Prison with all the prisoners, all National Unity Platform prisoners will be burned by Mu7 by his proposition in Luzira wise. Some of the things that he thinks he wants to do, which when we tweet things like this, okay, we hope that he'll put a stop to it. But he's so stubborn that he may execute it in some kind of way. So I want you guys to tweet all of this information because it's credible, true, and very, very urgent, okay? This particular point pertains to our imprisoned brothers and sisters who have not committed a crime. All political prisoners are affected by what this is going to be that I'm explaining to you. So he has decided, as you have noticed in the news, I think the day before yesterday, a few Indians were captured in, they planned this where they had these Indians in a home somewhere or a neighborhood somewhere. They went and gathered all of them just for the sake of news, paraded them as being deported or something like that. Truly, those people were transported somewhere and returned to where they were picked up. He wants to try to make it that he wants to cause an atrocity that will just lump everyone that he has captured that was a political prisoner, the people who disappeared, the people that they're asking for accountability since 2008, okay, all of the oppositions that have been killed over the years. They're proposing that they bring in M23, okay, after the Indian saga and the illegal immigrant saga. They now want to bring in M23. You might know that M23 is Mu7's and Kagame's military. It is not a Congolese military. M23 is an army, a rebel group of Kagame and Mu7. Now, what he wants to do with them is to bring them into Uganda. They are in Uganda anyway. He wants to use the M23, okay, as gangsters. Send them into the prisons where our brothers and sisters are being held, where political prisoners of opposition are being held. By opposition, I mean NUP, National Unity Platform political prisoners. Where they are held is where Museveni wants to send M23 soldiers to go in there and cause a saga. They are going to send in both male and female M23 agents of theirs into those prison cells in Luzira, where our prisons are. Luzira Prison is the main focus, but that doesn't mean they won't go to Chitalia and all the other places. So Luzira Prison is the main focus right now. They will send M23 soldiers in there, or police, and have them go and hurt, kill all of the political prisoners of National Unity Platform. Remember, Museveni has no documentation over what happened to the Chibalamas, the people who have been missing, the other prisoners who are taken, who are never seen again, all those types of prisoners. He has no way of explaining. So now he's going to say M23 rebels have been attacking Uganda, and it's possible that they are the ones responsible for those atrocities. Please tweet this. Museveni is going to send M23 into Luzira police prisons, have them kill political prisoners in there, and then burn the prison. Luzira Prison will be set on fire by the M23, by the Museveni and Salim Saleh Muhoozi's government. He wants to burn them down so that he can say, everybody who got lost between 2008 and onward, the prisoners who are not documented, were burned in Luzira Prison. I don't know how big that prison is, but definitely cannot hold the millions of Ugandans of National Unity Platform who Museveni has taken their life. So that is his plan. He wants to set Luzira Prison ablaze, burn it down, and claim that M23 are attacking Uganda, that M23 came and burned down the prison. In another way, he will also try to get funding for his government because of the atrocity that is happening in Uganda designed by him to try to get funding from the UN. That is how Museveni has gotten funding for all these things that have happened to Ugandans that he designed himself. Museveni is hailed for fighting HIV/AIDS, but do you know that Museveni is the one who injected Ugandans with HIV/AIDS? A lot of Baganda, Liantonde and all those places were injected with HIV. A lot of executive business owners in Uganda were killed by HIV injections from the Musevenis. There's a documentary that I have on my page that Museveni injected northern Ugandan men and women who were in the military at the time that he took over the government with HIV/AIDS to try to kill them all so that they don't regroup and take over his government. So HIV/AIDS was brought by Museveni, and he got a lot of funding for it. The LRA war for 20 years was commanded by Museveni, performed by Museveni entirely, and he got funding for it from the UN. Share this with these organizations that continue giving Museveni money. Every atrocity in Uganda was caused by Museveni so that he can get funding from the Western world. Even burning the prisons, when he does, or if he does, it is going to be for the sake of him taking accountability for losing, for all the questions about new political prisoners who are missing, and trying to seek funding from the Western world, and also taking Bobby Wine Kyagulanyi's name out from the media because he's headlining everything, and Museveni is fed up with Bobby Wine being a headline for Uganda in every bit and every way. So, two things. His spies from ESO are tracking Bobby Wine.
Kale, kyanaku ebigambo ebyo byowulidde binakuwaza olw'ensonga nti baganda baffe baatwalibwa mu nkomyo mpaawo omusango gubavunaanibwa wabula okujjako okuwagira His Excellency Robert Kyagulanyi Ssentamu nga bwe biwulidde mu katambi nti naye waliwo abamulinnya kagere ku kagere nga baagala nate okumumiza omusu mu ngeri emu oba endala tusobole okuba nga ate tufiirwa ekyobugagga ky'eggwanga kye tulina ekimu bwe kiti. Sigenda kuba nga nnyongerezaako, mubiwulidde bulungi nnyo, naye nga twongera okusabira baganda baffe ba Eddie Mutwe, ba Kireewo Kivumbi, aba Alex Waisa Mufumbiro, bangi nnyo abeesobodde kuba nga ate mmenya, naye nga twongere okubateeka mu ssaala oboolyawo bino program z'abano zisobole okuba nga ate zisazibwamu mu mbeera yonna, basobole okuba abalamu kubanga tewali musango gubavunaanibwa oba tewali musango gwe bazizza. Kale awo nno ngenda kusaba gompya tanaba kubanga osubscribinga, okwate mu kigambo subscribe omalirize okwate ne mu kide ekyo oba notification bell oteke mu all tusobole okuba nga ate ofuna aka message buli tuba tutaddeyo ensonga zonna ez'amawulire ano ku mukutu ogwa Cloud9 Television Uganda. Sharinga a message esobole okuba nga etambula etuuke ku buli munnayuganda yonna gy'asinziira okuba nga ate awangaalira. Sigenda kuba nga nsukkawo wano, atakuumira mpeera bankuumire, kambagaliza akawungeezi akalungi, musibe bulungi, musule bulungi, mweraba.
Subscribe now on Cloud9 Television Uganda, your online TV covering all.